one thing I said to you is this. Jesus said that no one comes to the Father except through me, right? And no one can say Jesus Christ is Lord except by the power of the Holy Spirit. Okay? So people, the Bible also says this, it says no one will be given to Christ unless God gives them to Christ. Okay? So Jesus said, of the 12 that the Father has given him, he hasn't lost anyone except the son of perdition. Alright, which was Judas, and that was to fulfill a purpose. Alright. So the thing in my heart is this, is that if we are following Christ, okay, the word says that you have goats and you have sheep. Alright? The sheep know his voice and they follow the Lord. Alright? The goats only know their own voice. Do you understand the difference? Okay. Sheep hear the shepherd, they follow the shepherd. Goats, they do their own thing. You'll find one is this side, one that side, all over the place. Okay? Goats you cannot trust. You know, that they'll destroy your garden. They'll destroy. We've had it. We've experienced it. So we've experienced the difference between having a sheep and having a goat. Sheep huddle together. You know, wherever the shepherd goes, they go. Goats, it's a mission. They're all over the place, and they're destructive. All right. Now, if we are to follow Christ, it means then that God has called us. All right. And when God calls you, He calls you by the power of the Holy Spirit that ministers to you, that reveals to you who Jesus Christ is. And because of the revelation of who Jesus Christ is, you say Jesus is Lord. All right. Now, I've been studying John, all the books of John. You know, the Gospel of John, and 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John. And the one thing about why I think I'm connected to John so much is because John is the one that said that he is the disciple that Jesus loved, which actually means, you know, the one that loved Jesus so much. He was the one who rested his head on the bosom of Jesus. You know, he just followed Jesus like a sheep. He loved on Jesus, you know. And you know, when he speaks about Jesus and how important Jesus is and how important it is to love Jesus. All right, and I've laid it out a lot, where the word says, "Remain in me as I remain in you." Okay, and to do this, he says, you know, you got to eat of my flesh, drink of my blood, and if you cannot do this, then you can have no part of me. Okay. He also says, you know, if you're not willing to give up everything in this world and come and follow me, then you're also not worthy of me.